Here we have a Stihl 94R. It belongs to a commercial client. His weed eater guy was running it. When he turned up on its side to edge, he said it was leaking gas. So let's get to looking. So if we look down into here, you see some saturation on that back line there where the hose goes into the tank. So we may have to pressurize that hose. It could have a hole in it, and when it's pressurizing, it's spraying out of it. He said it was pouring, which could lead to one of this being loose. Well, have to look a little deeper here. So up on its side, it is pouring out of there. It looks around both of those. We're going to have to clean that off and see what's going on. So got everything cleaned up there and checked this first grommet, and it looked good, but pulled this back one out. And if you look down there in the back, we could have a torn grommet, it looks like. See the piece of it on the side from the ethanol breaking it down? In order to get a better look at and get to that grommet, I'm gonna pull this carburetor off. Now some guys might leave this carburetor on, but those are also the same kind of guys that probably have their wives go to bed with underwear on. I mean, you could work around it, but why? When you get this thing pulled out a little bit, take this off up here. You get the throttle cable loose, and then this thing will make like an airplane and lift off. Now it's easier to see our decrepit grommet. I'm gonna grab it with a hook. I went ahead and pulled the other one out, and I see that this is connected. It's a one-piece unit, and this one's pushed down in there. I switched to an O-ring tool and got the grommet out, and you can see that's why it was leaking. And so it was linked to this through this centerpiece right here. I snipped it off with that, but this was somehow torn. Could have been torn whenever I think that one thing looked recently replaced and was pushed down in there. But I don't have one of these Stihl-wise, but we can see if I have anything close. I have one that's close. I guess I can test it out. Well, it pushed down in there. Let's check it with fuel lines. It felt like a good snug fit as I pushed it down in there. And when you turn it on its side, not a drop. I think I got a pack of these on Amazon for like $5 or $6, but I get the ones with high reviews. They're made from better quality rubber. Also, if you're fighting this throttle cable to get it back on, don't want to stretch it or anything, take this top orange cover off. There's some bolts in the front, bolts in the back. Slide your carburetor all the way back. Then take this and put it on when you have slack. There goes the glasses. See y'all.